Good to see you, students, and thank you for joining me. Today I'm excited to share with you my very own chocolate frog recipe. It's so easy you can almost make it by accident. In fact, it's so simple I expect even the Hufflepuffs to make it in their first attempt, well, maybe second. Now, just as a forewarning, because I literally cannot be sued another time this year. Unlike baking cookies, if you eat a raw chocolate frog, otherwise known as just a regular frog, you will almost certainly get violently ill. In the medical world, it's called salmonella, which is a spell for violent diarrhea. Anyways, everyone knows it's Big Electric pushing the anti-cookie dough agenda because they want you firing up that oven even when it's 104 degrees outside and your AC is chugging along like a cigarette-smoking long-distance runner. Sometimes I eat cookie dough so raw it's not even dough. I just mix a raw egg and cookie dough powder into a big glass and drink it down. It's all going to the same place, as they say. Whatever you do, don't eat raw cookie dough and raw frogs at the same time. That's practically the fourth unforgivable curse to your own digestive system. Anyways, with that out of the way, on to the ingredients. Now, chocolate frogs are about the easiest thing to make in the wizarding world. All you need are two ingredients: a frog and cocoa bean seeds. Yes, we're going to be growing our own cacao tree. Sure, you could use store-bought chocolate if you enjoy ingesting microplastics and government tracking devices. So first thing we need is a tropical rainforest climate. I prefer teleporting to an actual rainforest, but if you're able to create a microclimate in your own backyard, more power to you. Once you do that, plant your seed in a well-hydrated, slightly alkali soil and wait 5 to 6 years for the first cocoa pods to appear. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dumbledore, this is outrageous. I don't even know how to test soil acidity. Don't worry, they sell little strips for that. So, once we've patiently waited 5 to 6 years, we can harvest our bean pods. It only gets easier from here. Now we need to get the right permits from the Ministry of Magic to construct a processing facility to extract the actual chocolate from the seeds. After a few $1 million and several months later, it's as easy as fermentation, drying, aging, cleaning, roasting, and pressing. But first, before we do anything, you need to hire people to work in your plant. You can't do it all by yourself. That would be madness. Now that you've successfully hired a team of 12 or so individuals ranging from production manager to janitor, all that's left is to collect that sweet, sweet chocolate. In another 4 months, of course. You can't rush perfection. Or Jorge, believe me, if you rush Jorge, it's a lose-lose for everyone. By this point, it has been nearly 8 years, which is only going to make that chocolate frog taste even better. Heck, you might have even started a family in the process. An important note: always start with the chocolate step first. If you get the frog before you get the chocolate, it will likely be dead by the time you get the chocolate, and nobody wants to eat a dead chocolate frog. Might as well just have a 100 grand or Heath bar at that point. Now, after almost a decade of hard work, we're finally ready to get the frog. Literally any frog will do. Just don't pick a toad. Simply because it's chocolate frogs, not chocolate toads. You pick a toad and you might as well use store-bought chocolate and cast a big middle finger spell to the sanctity of this whole operation. We're not animals. We have rules for a reason. Sure, you could dip anything into chocolate, but you can also fly your broom straight into an active volcano too. Nothing is stopping you. Now, where were we? Oh yes, it's as simple as making a little melted chocolate bath for your froggy friend. Using a simple quadruple boiler. Yes, that's 2 double boilers. We can melt the chocolate. Then you just plop your amphibian friend into the brown magma, Willy Wonka style, and abracadabra a la Caspam. You've got yourself a real, honest-to-goodness chocolate frog. Join me next week for your very own copycat Bertie Bott's every flavor bean recipe. It's going to get juicy.